Good morning, student. Welcome to this today's topic of discussion, that is machine learning and deep learning. In the last lecture, we have discussed about what is an artificial intelligence, history of artificial intelligence. Then we have discussed about what are the different components of AI, types of AI, and the real life applications of artificial intelligence. Okay, so in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Okay, so first of all, we will talk about the artificial intelligence. Okay, so what is AI? Now we can say that AI is a broader umbrella under which machine learning and deep learning comes. Okay, you can also see in the diagram that even deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Okay, so you can say that all three of them, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the deep learning, are the subsets of each other. Okay, so first term is the artificial intelligence. Now this arrow indicates that computers that can imitate human intellect and behavior. It means that we can also say that artificial intelligence enables the machine to think. Okay, artificial intelligence enables the machines to think. लास्ट लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने देखा था व्हाट इज एआई, जिसमें मशीन्स आल्सो हैव एबिलिटी टू थिंक लाइक ए ह्यूमन. ओके, it means that without any human intervention, the machines will be able to take its own decisions. Okay, and always keeps remember that whatever I am trying to talk about the artificial intelligence, AI is a final goal. Okay, artificial intelligence is our final goal. So you are basically creating an AI application. Okay, for example, self-driving car. Self-driving car is a AI application. Okay, that is also used by the machine learning and deep learning within them. Okay, so it does some kinds of tasks. So finally, this is my final goal. What is my final goal? I have to reach over here to create an artificial intelligence applications. Okay. Now what is machine learning? Now when I talk about the machine learning is a subset of AI. Now what does machine learning help us to do? It provides us statistical tools to explore the data and understand about the data. Okay, now this machine learning arrow indicates that statistical algorithms that enable AI implementation through the data. It means that machine learning provides us statistical tools for what? To explore and analyze the data, means to understand the data. Okay, so when I talk about the machine learning, in machine learning we have three different approaches. That is, first one is supervised machine learning, second one is unsupervised machine learning, and third one is reinforcement, or we can also say that semi supervised machine learning. Okay, now let me give a very good example of supervised. In case of supervised, we will be having some labeled data. Okay, supervised learning means what? We will be having some labeled data, that means some past data, and with the help of this kind of data, we will be actually able to do the prediction for the future. By using this past data, we can predict about the future. For example, suppose I have two features in my data set like height and weight. Okay, as my two features. मेरे data set में मेरे पास two features है. First one is height and second one is weight. Okay, and now I want to classify whether that person is belonging to an obese category or fit category. Okay, अब मेरे पास जो डेटा सेट अवेलेबल है हाइट एंड वेट का, उसमें से मुझे ये आइडेंटिफाई करना है कि वेदर दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन बिलोंग्स टू ओबेस कैटेगरी or that person belongs to the fit category. Okay, it means that I am having past data, labeled data. Okay, so in supervised machine learning we have past labeled data. It means that we know that what will be the output of this particular data. Okay. Now second one is unsupervised machine learning. Now in unsupervised machine learning, I am not having any labeled data. It means I don't know what will be the output because I don't have any past history of my data. So in unsupervised learning, we will be solving some clustering problems. Now what is meant by clustering problems? Clustering means based on the similarity of the data, it will try to group that data together. जो similar kinds of data है उसे वो एक ग्रुप में फॉर्म करता है. ओके, ऐसे डिफरेंट डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स फॉर्म करता है similar kinds of data के. Okay, so what is meant by clustering? Based on the similarity of the data, it will try to group that data together. And also in unsupervised machine learning, we don't have labeled data, that means past data. Okay, now third type of machine learning is reinforcement, which is also called as semi-supervised machine learning. Now semi-supervised machine learning, this name suggests that half data is supervised and half data is unsupervised. Okay, it means that we have a combination of two types of data, supervised data and unsupervised data. Okay, so some part of the data will be labeled and later on some part of the data will not be labeled. Okay, so computer or machine learning models learns by seeing the past data or learns by seeing new data. If it is supervised, that means learns by seeing the past data. If it is unsupervised, it means it learns by seeing the new data. Okay, or we can say that new environment of data. Okay, so there are the three basic techniques that we are having in machine learning: supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, and semi-supervised machine learning, that is reinforcement of machine learning. Okay, now next term is data learning, deep learning. Okay, now deep learning is again a subset of machine learning. From the figure you can see that deep learning is again a subset of machine learning. Okay, so this deep learning is used to create architecture. Okay, now this arrow indicates that subset of machine learning which follows neural networking. Okay, it means that I am explaining you. Deep learning is used to create architecture which is called as multi-neural network architecture. Deep learning किस लिए use करते हैं हम लोग? To create an architecture. जिस architecture को कहते हैं multi-neural architecture. Okay, so the main idea behind the deep learning is to mimic human brain. Okay, main idea behind the deep learning is to mimic human brain. So how actually human deals with the concept. Similarly, we are creating a deep learning model over here, which is learning these things. So in deep learning, also we have various techniques. First one is ANN, that is artificial neural network. Next one is KNN, and third one is RNN, that is recurrent neural network. Okay. So when we talk about the artificial neural network, now sometimes what happens, most of the problem statements or most of the data which is actually present in the form of numbers. Okay, that time we are going to use artificial neural network. जब हमारा data number form में रहता है, statistical form में रहता है, that time we are going to use artificial neural network. Okay, now suppose input or our data is in the form of images, that time we will basically go for the convolutional neural network. जब हमारा data images के form में होता है, that time we will go for the convolutional neural network. Okay, and the third one is when our input is in the form of time series. जब हमारा डेटा और इनपुट टाइम सीरीज के फॉर्म में होता है, when our input is in the form of time series, that time we will be using recurrent neural network, that is RNN. Okay, so what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence means that enables the machines to think like a human. Now what is machine learning? Machine learning provides a statistical tool to explore and analyze the data. Now again, there are uh, three types of techniques in machine learning. First one is supervised machine learning, which provides past history of data, that means labeled data. Second one is unsupervised machine learning, in which we don't have a labeled data. And third one is reinforcement machine learning or semi supervised machine learning, जिसमें हमारे पास two types of data available रहता है, that is supervised and unsupervised. And next one is deep learning. Now this deep learning is used to create an architecture. Which type of architecture? Multi-neural network architecture, which is again have three techniques, that is artificial neural network, convolutionary neural network, and the recurrent neural network. Okay, so let's move on and understand how exactly they differ from each other. Okay, now what is the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning? That we are going to see in the next slide. Okay, so let's start with the artificial intelligence. Now, the term artificial intelligence was first coined in the year 1956. Okay, so the concept of artificial intelligence is pretty old, but it has gained its popularity recently. बहुत पुराना concept है, but उसको recently popularity ज़्यादा मिल रही है. Okay. Now, why? The reason is that earlier we had very small amount of data. Okay. The data we had was not enough to predict the accurate results. Okay, but now there is a tremendous increase in the amount of data. Now statistics suggest that by 2021, the accumulated volume of data will increase from 4.4 zettabytes to roughly around 44 zettabytes or 44 trillion GBS of data along with such enormous amount of data. Okay. ओके जैसे मेगाबाइट होता है, देन किलोबाइट, गीगाबाइट, टेराबाइट, likewise there is now zettabyte. Okay, so AI is a very old concept, but it has gained its popularity recently. Why? Because नाउ जो हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट है डेटा की वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ रही है. व्हाट्सएप इज डेटा, फेसबुक इज डेटा, यूट्यूब इज डेटा, योर टेलीग्राम इज डेटा, एवरीवेयर वी आर गेटिंग अ लॉट्स ऑफ डेटा. ओके, ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा हमारे पास कलेक्ट हो रहा है. ओके, एंड नाउ टू एनालाइज दैट डेटा वी नीड एन आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. ओके, अब उन्होंने बताया कि स्टैटिस्टिक के हिसाब से डेटा कितना ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो रहा है, फ्रॉम 4.4 zettabytes टू 44 zettabytes. ओके, इतना ज्यादा हमारा जो डेटा है वो इंक्रीज हो रहा है. Now we have more advanced algorithms and high-end computing power and storage that can deal with such large amount of data. Okay, so it is expected that 70% of enterprise will implement artificial intelligence over the next 12 months. Okay, which is up from 40% in 2016 and 51% in 2017. Okay, so just for your understanding, what does artificial intelligence? Well, it's nothing but a technique that enables machine to act like a human by replicating the behavior and nature. Okay, so with the artificial intelligence, it is possible for machines to learn from the experiences. To learn from the experiences means what? Supervised machine learning. Now the machines are just the responses based on the new input, thereby performing human-like tasks. Okay, so artificial intelligence can be trained to accomplish specific tasks by प्रोसेसिंग लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा एंड रिकॉग्नाइजिंग पैटर्न्स इन देम. जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया कि लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा हमारे पास कलेक्ट हो रहा है, तो उस डेटा को हमें एनालाइज करना है, अंडरस्टैंड करना है. ओके, इट मीन्स accomplish specific tasks by processing large amount of data and recognizing patterns in them. Okay, so some of the examples of artificial intelligence from our day-to-day life are our Apple series just playing computer, or for example Tesla self-driving car and many more. Okay, so these are the examples also based on deep learning and natural language processing. Okay, लास्ट लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने देखा था कि व्हाट इज नेचुरल लैंग्वेज प्रोसेसिंग. Natural language processing converts your high level language into machine level language and vice versa. So for the communication we use नेचुरल लैंग्वेज प्रोसेसिंग। ओके, सो जो भी एआई के रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल्स है उन सभी में हम लोग डीप लर्निंग भी यूज करते हैं और नेचुरल लैंग्वेज प्रोसेसिंग भी यूज करते हैं। ओके, सो दिस वाज अबाउट what is AI and how is going its hype. So now moving on ahead, let's discuss about what is machine learning. Okay, so machine learning came into existence in the late 80s and early 90s. But whatever the issues with the people which made the machine learning came into existence, the reason is that first let's discuss them one by one. Okay, so first one is that statistics. Now in the field of statistics, the problem was how to efficiently train large complex model. Okay, why machine learning was introduced? There are three reasons. First one is statistics, second one is computer science and artificial intelligence, and third one is neuroscience. Okay, so first one is statistics. How to efficiently train large complex models. And then in the field of computer science and artificial intelligence, the problem was how to train more robust versions of artificial intelligence systems. Okay, now while in the case of neuroscience, the problem faced by the researchers was how to design operational model of the brain. So these are the some issues which had the largest influence and led to the existence of the machine learning. Okay, now this machine learning shifted its focus from the symbolic approaches. Okay, so it had inherited from the artificial intelligence and now moved towards the methods and models. So this machine learning is inherited from the artificial intelligence and now it is moving towards the methods and model. So it had borrowed from the statistics and probability theory. Now let's see what exactly is machine learning. Machine learning actually होता क्या है? Okay, so when machine learning is a subset of AI technique or we can say that machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. जैसे कि first slide में हमने diagram में देखा था कि machine learning is a subset of AI technique which use statistical methods to enable machines to improve with the experiences. Okay, it means that which enables the computers to act and make data-driven decisions to carry out a certain task. So these programs or algorithms are designed in a way that they can learn and improve over time when exposed to new data. So let's see an example of machine learning. Let's say you want to create a system which tells the expected weight of a person based on its height. Okay, for example, हमें एक ऐसी सिस्टम बनानी है जो हमारे हाइट से हमारा वेट बता सकती है. ओके, सो द फर्स्ट थिंग यू डू इज यू कलेक्ट द डेटा. फर्स्ट थिंग आप क्या करोगे? यू आर गोइंग टू कलेक्ट द डेटा. ओके, सो लेट्स सी देयर इज हाउ your data looks like. Now each point, okay, now each point on the graph represents one data point. Okay, each points on the graph represents one data point on to start. Okay, now we can draw a simple line to predict weight based on the height. For example, simple line that is W is equals to H minus 100. Now where W is your weight in kgs. Okay, W stands for your weight in kg and H stands for your height in centimeter. Okay, so this line help us to make the prediction based on the height. Okay, now next is what is deep learning. Now you consider deep learning model as a rocket engine. Okay, you can consider deep learning model as a rocket engine and its fuel is a huge amount of data that we feed to these algorithms. Okay, so the concept of deep learning is not new, but its hype has an increase and deep learning is getting more attention recently. Okay, so this field is a particular kind of machine learning that is inspired by the functionality of our brain cells called neurons. Okay, as I told you in the first slide, deep learning is also called as or deep learning is used to create multi-neural network architecture. Okay, So the deep learning is a particular kind of machine learning that is inspired by the functionality of our brain cells called neurons, which led to the concept of artificial neural network. So it simply takes the data connection between all artificial neurons and adjusts them according to the data pattern. Okay, so more neurons are added at the size of the data is large, and it automatically feature learning at multiple levels of the abstraction. Okay, now what is the difference between machine learning and the deep learning? As we know that machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. Machine learning use statistical methods to analyze the data, and deep learning is used to create multi-neural architecture. But what is the difference between machine learning and deep learning that we are going to see in our next slides? Okay. Now more specifically, the easiest way to understand the difference between machine learning and deep learning is to know that deep learning is also machine learning, and more specifically is the next evolution of machine learning. Deep learning, machine learning here, and deep learning is the advancement of the machine learning, or we can say that it is the next evolution of machine learning. So let's take few important parameters and compare machine learning with the deep learning. Okay, so first parameter is data dependency. So starting with the data dependency, the most important difference between machine learning and deep learning is its performance. Okay, as the volume of the data gets increased from the given graph, you can see that when size of the data is small, deep learning algorithm doesn't perform that way. Okay, when size of the data is small, deep learning doesn't perform that well. But why? This is because deep learning algorithm needs a larger amount of data to understand it perfectly. Okay, on the other hand, machine learning algorithm can easily work with smaller data set. Fine. So next come to the second parameter, that is hardware dependency. So deep learning algorithms are heavily dependent on the high-end machines, while the machine learning algorithms can work on low and machines as well. Okay, so this is because the requirement of data deep learning algorithm includes GPUs, which is an integral part of its working. Okay, so deep learning includes GPUs as they do a large amount of matrix multiplication operations, and these operations can only be efficiently optimized using GPU as it is built for this purpose only. Okay, so the first parameter is data dependency, in which the performance depends on the size of the data or volume of the data. Second one is hardware dependency. Deep learning algorithms are heavily dependent on the hardware dependency or hardware. And the third parameter of comparison is feature engineering. So third parameter, feature engineering. Well, feature engineering is a process of putting the domain knowledge to reduce the complexity of the data. Okay, and make patterns more visible to learning algorithms. So this process is difficult and expensive in terms of the time. This feature engineering is difficult and expensive in terms of the time and expertise. Okay, so in case of machine learning, most of the features are needed to be identified by an expert and then hand coded as per the domain and the data types. For example, features can be pixel values, features can be shapes, feature can be texture or position orientation or anything. Okay, so the performance of future learning algorithm depends on how accurately these features are identified and extracted. Whereas in case of deep learning algorithms, it try to learn high level features from the data. So deep learning reduces tasks of developing new feature extractor for the every problem. Now the next parameter of comparison is problem solving approach. So when we are solving a problem using traditional machine learning algorithm, it is generally recommended that we first break down the problem into different subparts and then solve them individually. and then finally combine them to get the desired result. So this is how the machine learning algorithm handles the problem. Okay. On the other hand, deep learning algorithm solves the problem from end to end. For example, you have a task of multiple object detection, and your task is to identifying what is the object and where it is present in the image. Okay. Now your problem is that you have a task of multiple object detection, and your task is to identifying what is the object and where it is present in the image. So let's see and compare how will how will you tackle this issue using the concept of machine learning and deep learning. Okay, so starting with the machine learning, in a typical machine learning approach, you will first divide your problem into two steps. Okay, first step is your object detection and then object recognition. So first of all, you will use a bounding box detection algorithm. Okay, like GraphCut, for example, to scan through the images. What is bounding box detection algorithm? जब आप लोग ग्रेजुएशन में जाओगे, दैट इज बैचलर ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग, दैट टाइम आपको सेकंड ईयर एंड फाइनल ईयर में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का एक सब्जेक्ट है जिसमें आप इसे डीप में पढ़ोगे, विच आर द डिफरेंट algorithms, which are the different techniques of artificial intelligence. Okay, so first of all, you will use a bounding box detection algorithm like GraphCut, for example, to scan through the image and find out all possible objects. And now once the objects are recognized, you will use object recognition algorithm like SVM. Okay. With to recognize the relevant objects. Okay, now finally when you combine the result, you will be able to identify what is the object and where it is present in the image. And on the other hand, in the deep learning, you will do process from end to end. Okay, now understood. Machine learning divides your problem into two parts. First one is object detection and second one is recognition. But deep learning process from end to end. Now come on to the fifth comparison parameters, that is execution time. So usually deep learning takes a long time to train this because there are so many parameters in a deep learning algorithm that makes the training longer than usual. Okay, so the training might even last for 2 weeks or more than that. But if you are training completely from the sketch, okay, and whereas in the case of machine learning, it relatively takes much less time to train, ranging from few weeks to few hours. Okay, now the execution time is completely reverse when it comes to the testing of data. So during the testing, the deep learning algorithm takes much less time to run, whereas in machine learning, the testing time increases as the size of the data increases. Okay, so this is all about the what is artificial intelligence, what is the difference between deep learning and machine learning. These are the 5 parameters of comparison between machine learning and deep learning, that is data dependency, hardware dependency, feature engineering, problem solving, and execution time.